Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today our topic is drawing objects and its properties. So today we will understand how we can use the drawing objects and how we can change their properties. As all of you know that in documents we use diagrams. So for what is a diagram? A diagram is nothing but a group of rectangles, circles, lines, and other predefined shape. So these shapes are actually, we can use them in this LibreOffice writer. So we will divide this whole topic into 4 subtopics. One is creating drawing objects, how we can create, how we can use these drawing objects in LibreOffice. Second is how we can change their settings, how we can change how we can change properties for drawing objects, what we will use in our document. And third is that how we can resize a drawing objective. This is the third subtopic. And last one is how we can group them all. That means when we use different type of shapes and we group them in order to make this as a diagram. We will come to the point, and this will be the end of this topic. This will be the last subtopic of this topic, grouping drawing objects. So I think it will not take so much time. Let us start. First is how we can draw or how we can create drawing objects. There are a number of ways, but the simplest way is that by using the toolbar. If you click on the view, there is a toolbar, and in that toolbar we will see that there is a drawing, and when we click it, as it is highlighted here, it is checked. That means this toolbar is already present in our standard toolbar. Here it is. That means this part is drawing toolbar. So we'll use them. Any drawing, for example, we want to draw a circle, for example, but then the cursor will slightly change its shape, as you will see, and now drag it and draw. So this is the way how we can draw this is the way that we will draw a circle. So we can use it anywhere where we want. We can just go through the image, and there is a handler, or you can say that it is a crosshair pointer. It is called as crosshair pointer. We can just click on the image, on this object, and drag it from one place to another place in our document. For example, we want to place it here, and it is here. So it is the easiest way. Okay. Now, as the diagram is selected, that means there are 8 handlers. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are 8 handlers, 8 pointers that you see in the diagram. These 8 handlers are actually, this is a way of selecting. It shows that the image is selected. So how we can deselect it? We can just press an escape key from the keyboard, or you can just click on anywhere in the document and the image is now deselected. Okay. If you want to select it again, then click on this and it will be selected. So this is the way of drawing an image, drawing an object, for example. Now, where are the other images or other objectives that we want to draw? There is a list. These are the basic, and if we want more, we can click in the insert option, insert menu. Here it is. Click on the insert menu, and there is shapes, an option shapes, and here are so many options for line, for basic shapes, for block, arrows, symbol shapes, star and banners, and callouts, and flow chart. There is a long list. You can draw any of them that you want in your diagram. Now this time I will delete it. No, sorry, I will delete it. So this is the way how we can create drawing objects. Now second point is that how we can change or how we can set or change properties for drawing objects. For example, here we want to draw any object, and then we will set properties. Okay, going to the insert option, and then there is shapes, and then for example we want to draw a simple shape. For example, we want to draw a heart. Okay, now this is an object that we draw. Now how we can change its properties? It's simple. By clicking on this, and there is a toolbar at the top of this. You can see that we can change its color. For example, we will choose red color. Okay, even we can change its line color. For example, we want it black, or we can even change its thickness of this line, and even we can reshape it. For example, we want it should be of long dashes, not of line. Okay, or short dashes. So you can see the effects. Okay, so this is the way how we can change the properties. There is another way, that is right click on the image, and there is a long list. You can see it. Okay, let me choose this area, and here is a dialog box, and you will see it, all the options. For example, I want to build map, and for you I want to make it little clear. For example, we will choose this or green, or anyone that you want. Okay, see it. So these are the properties that we can use in any object. Okay, moving to the next topic, that is resizing a diagram. How we can resize a drawing object. Resizing a drawing object is same as resizing an image. In previous class we understand how we can resize an image. The same method is used for drawing objects. I will show you again it. For example, going to the insert option and then shapes, and we'll choose any shape. For example, okay, we will choose this star, and then we will draw it here. Okay, this. Now we want to resize it. As you know, there are 8 handlers. You can see it here, 8 handlers, and these handlers are actually resizing handlers. We will when we move on these handlers, the shape of the cursor is changed. You see it, the effect, and by just drag it, and the drawing object is resized. You can see it. We can resize it bigger or smaller in order to fit in our document. So this is the method how we can resize a drawing object. Coming to the last topic, that is grouping a drawing objects. How we can group the drawing objects. For example, let us make a flowchart. Insert, shapes, flowchart. Control C, Control V. Now this is a flow chart in front of you. Now if we want to replace it from one place to another place, as all of you know that these are different types of objects that we used to form this flow chart. But when we move is, for example, we want to move this diagram, but only one object is moved. So this is a problem. So it is not a diagram, complete diagram. So how to make it a complete diagram so that if we want to move it, so as a whole it will move from one place to another place. For example, if we want to this dialog box, sorry, this decision making box, and only this box is moved, not all the related objects that are present moved from one place to another. So this will make a little problematic. So how we can make this as a diagram? We should just group it, going to this format option, and there is a group option. Okay, when we group it, but first of all we should select all these options, all objects. So by pressing the shift key and then clicking on one by one option, one by one object, all the objects should be selected. By pressing hold on this shift key and try to, okay, now all objects are selected. Now I think, okay, going to this format option, format menu bar, there is a group, and now we can group it here. Okay, now this becomes as a picture, as a diagram as whole. As you can see that the 8 handlers are here. We can resize it. We can, so everything is going accordingly. So this is this was the first line that we initially want to. We will read it again. You see it. You can also group several drawing objects to make sure they maintain their relative position and proportion. This was the line related to this topic. Okay. Now this was the end of the topic. So we will meet inshallah in the next topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.